Hey guys, welcome back to How to Escape. This is Rob Rena here, and we are going to be looking at our coolant bypass solenoid and how to replace it. This is going to clear check engine light code P26B7 in relation to Technical Service Bulletin 13-02-15 for all 1.6 liter escapes built before February 13th of 2013. Now this solenoid is supposed to close and prevent coolant from flowing through your engine block so the block heats up faster in colder outdoor temperatures. Obviously you want that to work. Now this part number is BM5Z-18495-C. I got this off of Amazon, and this is located right in the front underneath this cover. I'm going to show you how to replace it, what tools are needed, and how to clear that code. So this is a brief look at the tools required to do this job. First and foremost, you're going to need the replacement solenoid from Amazon. We have it above here. You also have the longer tool there, which is the hose clamp pliers, which is a lifesaver, especially in tight quarters. A simple large flathead screwdriver to help pry the cooling hose off of the barb fitting of the solenoid, as well as an 8mm socket. I have it on an extension and a swivel to help get into the tight spaces. This does not include extra coolant to replenish the coolant that drips out when you disconnect the solenoid, as well as the tools required to jack up your car and remove the splash shield. Alright, so for first step, we're going to remove this cover. The hardest thing is just the tight quarters that it's in down there. Remove the two electrical connectors. Move that wire harness out of the way. Then take out the two 8mm bolts at the bottom. The solenoid will come free and coolant will leak out behind the solenoid. Have your drip pan underneath the car to catch coolant. It's probably going to be a cup or two. When the solenoid is hanging on the hose, take a hose clamp, pliers, crank down on the hose clamp to loosen up the hose from the solenoid. Pull the old solenoid off, put the new solenoid in, reverse your steps, put it back in. First step is going to be disconnecting these two electrical cables here and here. You squeeze this tab, and that one comes up. And then the one that's attached to the actual solenoid, you reach down on the bottom and pull the hook towards you, and then that comes up as well. So we have two 8mm bolts. One is right there, the other one is over here. We're going to remove those with a socket extension and swivel. Right, there's more of them. Yep. There's a solenoid. Dripping a bunch of coolant into my drain pan down there. Glad we put that in place. Okay, so we have our solenoid valve disconnected here. We have a little bit more freedom of motion. We're going to need to get that rubber hose off the front of that solenoid. So I am now going to get our hose clamp plier tool. Get that down in there. You can see the hose clamp moving around on there. Pull that out of the way. This tool rocks, by the way, so I'm going to share a link to where you can buy it on Amazon below. Now that we have the hose clamp compressed, we should be able to just lift the solenoid out of the rubber hose. All right, give the old one out. Now we have our new one. I'm going to plug that mamma jamma back in there. Alright, so now that we have the new solenoid back in the hose, I'm going to undo the hose clamp pliers and those come out. Put that back in place. I'm now going to put my two 8mm screws back in the sides. We can reconnect our electrical lines. So overall, the amount of coolant I collected is probably 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups total. Not that much, but enough to make a mess. I would definitely recommend using a drain pan to collect it. So just double checking here, we've got the engine running. I'm looking around the solenoid, see if I see any active drips. There's some spill obviously from before. Go down and check the drip pan, see if anything's coming down. I don't believe there is. So we're gonna call that good to go. And as you can see, the check engine light is off. If you thought this was helpful, please like it, share it, and also check out the Amazon links below for the link to the solenoid as well as the super helpful hose clamp pliers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on How to Escape.